Markets gave a knee-jerk reaction post the budget speech, but they bounced back very quickly. Now, what to expect after the budget? Joining me to talk more on this is Sundararaman Ramamurthy, MD and CEO of BSE. Thank you for joining us on NDTV Profit. Sir, tell us, how do you see the budget this year?
Thanks for having me in your show. At the outset, let me congratulate the Honorable Minister for Finance and Corporate Affairs for presenting one another budget to the House. When I look at the budget, I feel it's one more important step towards Viksit Bharat, where a good amount of importance is given to capital formation and fiscal discipline. All the major pillars which will contribute in this area, the Honorable Finance Minister has touched. If you take manufacturing in a big way, particularly things like rare earth, pharma, Madam has covered a lot. And if you take services sector, banking reforms, she is talking about for Viksit Bharat, and infrastructure, city development, Tier 2 and Tier 3, and last but not the least, SMEs. Multiple efforts have gone in carefully drafting something for everybody which will contribute to Viksit Bharat. As far as markets are concerned, lot of wide-ranging reforms. Investment limits for PROI, buyback, corporate bonds, municipal bonds. I think overall, the entire effort, as I said, has been towards Viksit Bharat.
So delving a bit on, the STT increase in the F&O space, how do you see this affect the market and the F&O space, and what is the intent of the government behind this?
Two, three things. I would not be qualified to say what is the intent of the government. What I understand is what I'll be able to put across. In my opinion, the STT increase is to orient people towards long-term equity investment. Today, the STT on intraday cash will be lower than that of F&O. So, it therefore orients people to look into the equities market and plan for long-term equity investment. Arbitrage funds which try to trade futures versus underlying cash may become costlier because of the increased STT. So, the attraction towards, say, bank deposits may increase. That is another outcome that can happen. So, that's the way I am looking at it across.
A bit on the PROI, as you said, that the ease of investment is being provided. So, do you think that will, help more investment come in the equity markets?
See, as India, we would expect anybody who is from Indian origin would like to contribute for the development of this country. So, the increase in limit of PROI can help in more foreign funds from these people coming into Indian markets for investment. That is good for deepening and broadening of the markets, overall liquidity, and therefore secondary market activity will also help in primary market activity growth. Therefore, again, Viksit Bharat. That's why I feel everything is leading to that part.
So, we can finally see that, more FII inflows could also be, go ahead with this?
Possible.
So, buybacks, will be now termed as a capital gains for the non-promoters. So, on that bit, if you could tell us.
Yeah, so for the non-promoters, instead of a specified rate, when you make it as a part of capital gain, two, three things I see. When people are long-term investors into the market and when they churn their portfolio, there could be some areas of capital loss which they would like to adjust. This becomes helpful because it gets classified as capital gain. And long-term capital gain is taxed much lower compared to your normal income, gains on your income. For example, let's assume you are in a 30% tax bracket. And if you are participating in a buyback, if the buyback were to be treated as normal income and treated there, it would have been a bigger number. Or if it is a specified number given, it could have a bigger impact. Whereas now it will be long-term capital gain if you have been holding it for a longer time. So the tax rates could be lesser. So it encourages more long-term equity investments and therefore deepening of markets.
Lastly, how do you see the NSE now finally being listed, and also how do you rate the budget?
The budget, as always, has been great, and NSE, I congratulate them. I congratulate SEBI by, as promised by them, they issued the NOC within the stipulated timeline, and I wish all good luck for NSE in their listing process.
Thank you so much for speaking to NDTV Profit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.